Hello, guys. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to our evening live session. So this is the session where I'll be guiding you through how you can start trading the forex market profitably. Okay. So my name is Leo, and I remain your guide. So yesterday we talked about few things. We talked about, um, or rather, I introduced you to the forex market. Okay. I showed you how you can, start. Um, I think that's like the theoretical part of forex trading. Okay, so today we are going to be moving into the real fun part of forex trading. Okay, the fun part of forex trading, how you can actually start analyzing the market. Okay, but before we do that, there is still some things that I still need to talk to you about. Okay, there are things I need to discuss with you guys that you need to know before you can actually, analyzing the forex market. All right. So today we are going to be doing an introduction to the forex chart. Okay, so I know you've seen this, more than enough of time. Yeah. So you've seen me, making analysis and stuff like this on the forex chart. So this is the forex chart. Okay, that is what the forex chart looks like. All right. So this is the forex chart. So today, before we actually start making analysis, I'm going to be, guiding you on how um, you can actually start using it. Okay, how you can start using the chart. Okay, so chart are the main tools of technical analysis. All right, in technical analysis you want to use your chart to plot sequence of price movement. Okay, that's what we call the price action. Okay, um, the movement of the price in the previous, or the previous movement that the market has made. Okay, so it's a graphical way of showing how the stock price have performed in the past. Okay, so look at this right now. See, the market has been moving from here to this area. Um, you can see the market move from this area to this area. That is, we call this uptrend. Okay, we call this the uptrend in the forex market. So when you hear somebody saying, the market has moved up, oh, it means the market is going bullish. All right, so those are the terms I want to introduce you to before we actually go into the forex analysis. All right, so now we have three type of analysis actually. Okay, we have three type of analysis, or better still, let me just before we go into analysis, let's start with the chart. Okay, let's start with the chart. We have three type of charts. Okay, we have three type of chart. We have the line chart. All right, so first of all we have the line chart, and then we have the bar chart, and then we have the candlestick chart. Okay, so what you are seeing here right now is the candlestick. This is how the candlestick chart looks like. So look at this. You see they look like candles, isn't it? So we call them the Japanese candlestick. Okay, these are candlesticks. So let me show you the line chart. This is how a line chart looks like. Okay, so this is a line chart. All right, this is a line chart, and they all have their advantages and disadvantages actually. Most traders, 90, let me say 99% of traders actually use the candlestick pattern. Okay, but we are going to get into that. So this line chart here, so the line chart is the most basic of all forex chart. Okay, so it is created by simply connecting the data point, all right, depicting the closing price of a certain period with a line. Okay, and as you can see, so it's depicting a certain period of price with a line. You see, a line, another line. You see, so these are this is how a line chart looks like. All right, and then we have the bar chart. So let me quickly show you the bar chart. I just want to make sure that we all understand the different chart patterns we have. Okay, so this is the, let me zoom on it. Let me zoom. All right, so this is the bar chart. This is how the bar chart looks like. All right, I hope you can see. All right, that is how a bar chart looks like. So They have the opening and the closing candle. I haven't really seen anybody using this. Okay, it's not so common. I mean, yeah, I've seen people using the line chart. Even I use line chart sometimes. Okay, if I want to get the proper entry, I use the line chart too sometimes, but it's not common. Okay, the bar chart is not so common. So people love trading the candlestick. You see, this is the candlestick pattern. This is the most favorite one for all forex traders. It is the most favorite one for me myself because I understand the candlestick better than any other chart pattern. Okay, so and this is what we are going to be using on our lesson. All right, it is the most common one and it is the most easy one to understand. Yeah, the direction of your market. Okay, so the candlestick chart is very popular among the traders community. All right, this chart provides visual insight of current market psychology. All right, so what this means is that look at this right here. Look at this right here. So let me zoom in for you guys to see this clearly. Okay, so you see this is how the candle chart looks like. Okay, so right now you can see a green and the red candle. Yeah, I made it so. Okay, so I made it black and green. Okay, I made it black and green. I customized it. I customized the color. All right. If I reset it now, this green candle is, yeah, it will still be a green candle because the green candle is the bullish candle. Okay, but this red candle will turn to this black candle will turn to red. Okay, because they are the bearish candle. So in the forex market, we have the bullish and then we have the bearish. So bullish means the candle that is going up, the green candle, and bearish means the candle that is coming down, the red candle, or whatever color anybody is using. It's a red candle initially, but I change it to black. Okay, so let's take this. Okay, so sorry, let me bring it back. I actually wanted to explain something. So this is how to read a candlestick pattern. Okay, the red candle. Let me use the red candle because it's the current candle right now. The red candles opens above. Okay, it opens above and closes below. So this is the open of the candle, and this is the close of the candle. Right. So a green candle opens below and closes above because it's going up. So it has to, you know, open from below and close above. But just have it at the back of your mind that the red candles, they open above and closes below, while the green candles opens below and closes above. All right. So if you understand that, let's continue. Let's continue. So I have already talked about the bullish and the bearish market. Yeah. So the bullish is the uptrend when the market is going up, while the bearish is the downtrend when the market is coming down. All right. And then I don't think this is important, but I feel like I still need to introduce it to you because everything is relevant. You don't know who is going to ask you. You might just go out there and tell your friends, I know how to trade the forex market, and then they start asking you questions. And if you're not able to answer it, it will look like as if maybe you didn't quite learn what you claim you know. All right. So we have what we call long, okay, long and short. So when you hear people saying, I want to go long or I want to go short, so what they mean is that it also serves as, as saying that I want to buy. So when anybody say, I want to go long, they mean I want to buy. And when you hear them saying, I want to go short, they mean I want to sell. It's just as easy as that, okay? Just those are just terminologies used in the forex market. It's not so important, but it is better if you know what it means and how to use them. Okay, how to use them when you are talking about forex, right? So that is that on long and short. So let me show you something else. Okay. All right. So now let's talk about analysis. All right. Let's talk about analysis. I've been talking about analysis since yesterday. I've been saying, I want to introduce you guys to the forex market. I want to introduce you to how to you can start plotting your analysis. So today, let's talk about the most important thing we are all here for today, because I know you guys are eager to know how to make analysis in the forex market. All right. So we have three type of analysis actually. We have the fundamental analysis, we have the technical analysis, and then we have the sentimental analysis. All right. So the fundamental analysis, this is the analysis of social economy and political factors that affect currency supply and demand. Okay. So most of the time, I think about 3 days back, yeah, day before yesterday, I guess, or yeah, I guess that was day before yesterday. We, on our afternoon session, we traded the XAUUSD, the gold pair. Okay, so we actually took an opportunity of a news, a fundamental news that was being announced. That's the CPI news that was announced. All right. So we got into the entry and we took the opportunity of the data that was gotten after the announcement. All right. So that is what the fundamental news is all about. All right. It is the factors, all right, factors that affect economy. So when there's a news, that means, um, take for example, unemployment rate news, all right. So those are the kind of factors that affect economy seriously, even politically. Okay, they affect the economy and political, um, you know, of a certain country. So take for example the US right now. If their unemployment rate, they have a way of calculating. They have a data for employment and unemployment rate. All right. So they make these calculations every year, every month. So they want to be sure that the government is actually providing what you know they had promised, or rather, what you know um, should be done for the country. So they have a data they they always use to calculate the previous employment, that is the previous month unemployment rate and the current month unemployment rate. So the data will show them that the employment rate for this month has skyrocketed, or maybe it has dropped down than the previous month. So when this is gotten, when the final data is gotten, that is the final result that, wow, yeah, um, last month was better, or this month is better. If last month is better, then dollar is going to reduce. You understand? It's going to affect their economy. It's going to affect their supply and demand. All right. So the dollar power will reduce. All right. It will start going down, and then if the data from last month, if the data for this month is kind of stronger than the one for last month, then the dollar will be stronger. All right. So they have other websites where you can actually go and check those news out. All right. So where you check it and you know what the market is saying, you can easily predict where um, the currency is going to go. All right. The direction the currency will be heading to. All right. So that is for the fundamental analysis. If you want to get a deeper insight on the fundamental analysis, I'll advise you go and fund your account with $200. All right. So if you fund on this live stream with at least $200, I'll be able to add you into my premium group. All right. And then you have the chance, you get a one-on-one session with me where I'll be making a proper explanation, okay, on fundamental analysis. All right. So, guys, we took some trade in the VIP group today, and yeah, most of them were successful. Guys, I keep telling you this every time. I know you are here to learn. All right, we are all here to learn, but in the process of learning, don't you want to make money in the process of learning? See, it is very important that um, don't take things for granted, because I know most of us, we love taking things for granted. Okay, so on this platform, nobody is even telling you to come and pay for anything. Okay. The only thing I want you guys to do is I want to see seriousness. Okay. I want to see the seriousness in all of you. I want to see that, you know, wow, this is a good platform where we can all come together and make good money. All right. This is a trading platform. This is a trading platform. Right now here, I'm teaching you how you can actually start trading, isn't it? So, but the only thing that I'm asking of you guys is you fund your account. All right. If you want to trade, you need money to trade. Yeah. So you need to fund your account. And please, if you want to do that, okay, make sure you are doing it on this live stream. Okay. And there are benefits that comes along with it. I'm not just asking you to fund your account for you to trade. If you fund your account right now, I'll add you into my premium group. All right. And on that premium group, I'll be giving you signal. You don't even need to be doing analysis. You don't need to do anything. All you have to do is just relax. Set your alarm on your Telegram account. Okay. Set the alarm on the group. Once you are added, set your alarm. So anytime I drop any update, your phone will ring and you go there, check what it is. If it is a signal, you take the signal. It's just as easy as that, and you make money. All right. On the premium group, we'll be making money since on Monday, and it's happening every day. Okay, so we are going to the weekend, and there won't be trade for tomorrow and next tomorrow until on Monday again. So you can actually fund today and start trading on Monday. All right. So if you fund right now, and if you want to fund right now, just go to the chat room. Okay, click on that banner, the banner on the chat room where deposit with benefit is written on. Click on it, and it will take you straight to where you can make your deposit. All right. So if you fund your account right now, I'll add you into the premium group, and by Monday we continue and you make money. All right. Who knows? Where the time is still early. Yeah, it will be nice very soon, but opportunity can still come in. All right. So guys, please don't do this. This is a good opportunity for all of you. All right. You don't need to do anything. You are learning right now. You can keep learning. You keep learning, and you are earning money at the same time. You don't have to start doing this immediately just now. Okay. You are learning, so it is not going to be possible for you to be making money when you are just learning how to do it. Forex market is something that is kind of complicated if you don't know how to, if you can't find your way around it. Okay, but I'm making it easy for all of you. Even though you don't know how to find your way around it right now, I'm finding the way for you. Okay, I'm teaching you, and I'm still showing you how you can make money. In fact, I'm not just showing you, I'm giving you the opportunity to make money. All right, so let's continue. So I've talked about fundamental analysis. I said we have three type of analysis. We have the fundamental, we have the technical, and then we have the sentiment. Okay. So I've talked about the fundamental part of of our analysis. Now the technical aspect of analysis is the one we do on the chart. All right. So the technical aspect of analysis is the one we do on the chart. Okay. So this is the study of price and volume movement. Okay. So you want to know if your trend is uptrend or downtrend, or if it's on flat trend. Okay, so we have three type of trends actually. We have the uptrend, that is when the market is going up. I've already talked about that. Then we have the downtrend when the market is coming down. All right, and then we have the flat trend. So let me show you an example of of a flat trend. Let me just quickly show you an example of a flat trend. Example of it. Let's go to the lower time frame. Let's go to the lower time frame. So this is a flat trend right here. This is a flat trend. You see, the market is not going up, it's not coming down. You see, this is a flat trend. This is a flat trend. All right. This is another example of a flat trend. All of this area right here is a flat trend. The market is not going up, it's not coming down. Okay. This is a bullish movement to the top side. This is a bearish movement. And then it created a flat trend before it made this short bullish, short bearish, another flat trend, then a long bullish to the upside. Okay. So that is the example of a flat trend. So, like I've said, the technical analysis is the one we do on our chart. Okay, and that is what we'll be focusing majorly on today. And then we have the sentiment analysis. So the sentiment analysis um, is, let me say, this deals more with the mindset. Okay, it's a sentiment of traders, right? Your sentiment, how you are seeing the market. So take for example, right now, you saw the market here, you saw the market here. You are not even sure if the market is going to go up or come down, but you are already saying, since the market has moved to this area and is creating this red, it's creating this black candle right now, or better still, it created this green candle for a buy, then that means this candle is going to be a buy also. Okay, so that is a sentiment. And the most important aspect of forex analysis, let me tell you, is the one you do on the chart. Okay, that is the most important part of the forex analysis, then followed by the fundamental analysis. So if you are able to get your fundamental analysis and your technical analysis right, I don't think you need the sentiment analysis. Okay, sentiment analysis doesn't work. I've never seen anybody being sentiment about a particular pair or a particular trade that works. It's not possible. So it's just like guessing. Okay, if you are being sentiment, it's as if you are guessing the market. All right. So let's focus on the fundamental analysis and then the technical analysis. All right. So now talking about the technical analysis. Now we are going to be starting with technical analysis because I have already explained the fundamental analysis and how we actually get the fundamental analysis. So now talking about the sentiment, the technical analysis, we have two type of analysis inside the technical analysis itself. Okay, we have two type of analysis inside the technical analysis. So we have the support and the demand. Okay, so we have the support and the demand. Support occurs Support occurs where a downtrend is expected to pause due to a concentration of demand. Okay, let me repeat that one more time. Support occurs where a downtrend is expected to pause due to a concentration of a demand. So we have what we call the supply zone and the demand zone in the forex market. Okay, we have what we call the supply and demand. Supply and demand. Let me make that bigger. Supply and demand, or support and resistance. So when I say supply and demand, it also means support and resistance. Okay, supply means resistance, while demand means support. Okay, so let me rearrange them in the order. Let me rearrange them better. Let me arrange them the way they should be. Yeah. So demand also means support and supply also mean resistance. Okay. So um, with our definition, our support definition is a support occurs where a downtrend is expected to pause due to a concentration of demand. Okay, where a downtrend is expected to pause. All right, that is support. Okay, so look at this market right now. This is a downtrend. Okay, and it's pausing here. Okay, why is it pausing? It's pausing because we have a support. Okay, it's pausing because there's a support around this area. Oh, sorry. So look at this. The market paused A downtrend. This is a support zone. Okay, let me label it out. You can call it support, you can call it demand. Okay, so the concentration of the support zone around this area is why this market paused when it got here. Okay, so when the market is on downtrend, when the market is on downtrend, immediately you see the market getting paused at a certain area or a particular price. That means there's a support around such area. Okay, so you can call it a support or a demand. You are still saying the same thing. All right. So the concentration of this support is why this market paused around this area. All right. So the same thing, the opposite is for the uh, supply. Okay, supply or resistance. Right, supply or resistance. Okay, so it's just um, the opposite of support or demand. Okay, so a resistance occurs where an uptrend is expected to pause temporarily due to a concentration of supply. Okay, it occurs where an uptrend is expected to pause temporarily. You see, this is an uptrend. Okay, this is an uptrend. You see, but when it got here, it got exhausted. Okay, and then it started making its down movement. Okay, so this is just a temporary pause. The market can still go back to break it, or the market can continue to even break this to the downside also. Okay, so but um, the most the important thing or the our key point of interest here is that whenever market gets to these areas, supply or support or demand, supply or resistance zone, or the support and demand zone, the market always pause and try to make a move to the opposite direction. All right. So when this market got to this point, it started making a move to the downside. When this market got to this support zone, it started making a move. You see, is beginning to make a move to the upside. All right. So that is the way to analyze the market using the supply and the demand. Just have it in your mind that when the market is coming down, when it's on a downtrend, okay, that place that it always reverse from is called support or demand, okay. And when the market is going up, that place that it always reverse from is called supply or resistance. All right. So now, how do you now plot this supply and resistance on our chart? How do we plot it? How do we know this is where we are supposed to plot them? How? How do we know this is where exactly we are supposed to plot them? So, and that is what we want to be looking at on this lesson for today, on this live session for today. So now, look at this. What you want to do is, let me even use this current market as an example. Let me use this current market. Okay, let me use this first. We have this here. We have this here. Okay, this is a resistance zone. It was previously a resistance. Right? You can call it resistance. You can call it supply. So it was a resistance zone when this was created, right? So this is how you can actually make your analysis. All you have to do is just mark out that zone, right? Mark out the zone. This is resistance right here. It is marked out. Okay. So what you are expecting here is that when this market comes back to that area, it will go down. All right. So this is the kind of opportunities we always look out for in the forex market. Okay. We draw our zones out like this, and then we draw it out because we already saw a rejection from such zone. Okay, we call these rejections. When the market got to this area, it came down. So that means it rejected this area. Then we want to draw this area out. That okay, oh, when the market comes back to that area again, let's see if it's going to make another move. Let's see if it's going to go down. Okay. So after this is drawn out, you want to wait for this market to get to this area. When it get to that area again, what happened? It actually sold. Okay, even though it's just one candle, this is the 30-minute time frame. Okay, this is an opportunity that we could have sold from. Okay, so let me zoom out on that so that you can see it better. You can see it's much clearer. You see, it sold immediately. It touched it. This was the first touch, so you could have sold from here. Okay, immediately it touched it, you sold, and look at what happened. It came all the way down. This came down also before it got exhausted to the upside. Okay, but see, it came down. You could have taken profit. Okay, on the lower time frame, say the 5 minute time frame, this would be much longer. Okay, because you need six candles on the 5 minute time frame, six candles like this on the 5 minutes to make 30-minute time frame candle. Okay, every candle here takes 30 minutes to finish printing. Okay, so look at the current candle right now. This is the current candle, and look at the time it's reading here. This is 28.39. Okay, that means it's already made 2 minutes out of the candle already. Well, it's going to take 30 minutes to get the full candle. Okay, to get the proper complete candle. So that is how to plot your um, resistance. All right. So now let's plot for support. So why are we plotting? Where can we plot our support zone right now? Where can we plot our support zone? You see, we have a rejection here. We have a rejection here. We have another rejection here, and then the market is approaching that rejection again. So this is I love this example. I love this example because it's actually doing exactly what I would have seen before I take a trade like this. Okay, a trade of such. So you see, this is a support. Call it a support or demand, right? Support or demand. So this is support or demand area. Why did we draw this support? Because the market rejected when it got to this area. It rejected for the second time when it still came to that same area. Okay, even this is a rejection also, but it's not as deep as the first one and this other one. Right. So now we are waiting for this market to get to this area and see what happens again. So what I love to do is when they get to this area, I buy immediately. Okay, when it gets to this area now, I will buy immediately, right? Because I know that the market is going to go up, right? Because it is a support zone. You understand? So that is how to plot your support and resistance levels. Okay. So guys, if you have any question on everything that I've explained right now, please ask me before we continue further. If you have any question, please ask me before I continue. If you have any question, ask me before I continue. If you have any question at all, ask me before we move on. so guys, if you have no question, let's just move on with our lesson. All right, let's move on with our lesson. So now we've talked about how you can plot your support and resistance and what support and resistance actually mean. Okay, so what they do, and I'm sure you know how to use it now. So let's continue. Let's continue. Aside the support and the resistance, we also have what we call the trend line, right? We have what we call the trend line. We have what we call the trend line. You see what we see? You see this? This is a trend line. Okay. Let me edit. Let me label it. Lower trend line. This is the upper trend line. So this is the upper trend line and this is the lower trend line. Let me just delete those. Let me delete those. So the trend lines also serve as support and resistance. All right, they also serve as support and resistance. So how do they serve as support and resistance? Remember, I said the support is when you are having a downtrend. That's place that the market gets to and then start to go up. That is your support. And for the resistance, it is that place that when your market is buying, when it's going up, that place that it gets to, and then it starts to come down is your resistance. All right. So now let's now draw our resistance out. You see, when this market get to this point, what happened? The market started going up. Okay. So this is a good support area. This is support area. All right. When this market go to this area, what happened? The market started going down. This is a good resistance area. Right? That's a resistance area. Now let's draw another support here because when this market, went up, it tried to come down again. It got to this area and then it started going up. Yeah, and then this it happened here again. So we have this support, we have this support, we have this support, and then we have this resistance, right? We have another resistance here, but if we want to draw out all the support and the resistance, our chart is going to be rough, isn't it? Our chart is going to be so rough that we can't even tell where the market would go um, next. All right. So that is where the trend line actually comes in. The trend line also helps us in case we are not able to draw out our support and resistance box properly. Okay, so look at this trend right now. We call this the bullish trend. Okay, the bullish trend is when the market is going up, and the bearish trend is when the market is coming down. All right. So instead of drawing this and waiting for this market, if you see something like this where the market is creating or going up, okay, going up, we call this um, we call this uh, bullish. Okay, is bullish and is breaking structures. So what I mean by breaking structure is this is a low. Okay, it was down here previously, it came up. All right, so this is a new high. We call this a high and then we call this a low. All right, so after this was created, the market started coming down, came down to this level, started going up again. But do you know what happened? Can you just, um, tell me what happened around this area, from this area to this area? So this is what happened. We don't have a lot of time, so let me just tell you what happened. Something happened here. What happened? What happened was when the market was coming up, it started going down. All right, from this area, the market came down all the way to this level. And while getting here, the market started making a move to the top side again. And when this market started going up, it broke the previous high. This is the previous high. It is now a previous high because we now have a new high. This is a new high. Okay, this is a new high because it broke the previous high. So when we keep getting highs that keeps breaking the previous high, then that means the market is on up trend move. Okay, that means the market is going up. You see here also, when the market broke the high, it started to come down. Okay, went up a little bit, came down to that same level again. And what happened? It broke the next high also. Okay, so telling us that this market will continue to go up. So whenever you have a break of structure, okay, we call it a break of structure to the upside. Whenever you have a break to the upside, that means the market will continue to go up. All right. So after creating this high, what happened? The market came down to this level. Now the next thing that this market is going to do is try to break the next high. That is this high. Okay, it's going to try to break this next high. All right, and that is why we are saying that the opportunity here is going to be to buy. All right, it's going to be a buy opportunity when it's touching this trend line. So like I was saying, you can't keep drawing your boxes every time the market comes down. Okay, so because okay, after this was drawn, I was actually expecting this market to come down and then before it start going up, but it doesn't always happen that way. Okay, it doesn't always happen that way. So what you want to be looking out for is when the market is breaking structures to the upside like this, you want to see if you can actually get a connection. Okay, so this is what I mean by connection. You see, this is one, this is another move, this is a move, this is a move. Okay, and then we are getting this move from here also. All right, now that we have all these moves, we want to connect them together. Okay, let me just remove this for a moment. Let's connect this. Okay, so always make sure that you have two moves that you can actually connect from. Okay, make sure whenever you want to, if you want to draw a trend line, make sure you have at least two moves that you can connect. This is a first move, this is the second move. All right, so let me connect from my first move to my second move. You see, I connect this and this together. Now I have two moves. Okay. And then the market is, maybe this wasn't created yet. So I want to know what will happen if the market, if the market is going to give me an entry. Okay. So now I adjusted my trend line to the upside because the market is moving to the upside. So I'm waiting for this market to actually come back to this, line for me to take a buy entry. All right. But what happened when it got here? It didn't actually give me that buy that I need because it didn't touch my line. Okay. It just keep going up. So what I want to do is I want to draw it out again. I want to draw it till to where the market is. So maybe let's assume that this is where we met the market. This wasn't created. It hasn't gotten to this area when we met it. So this is where we met it. This is where we met it. This is this area. Okay, we met it around this area. It was just creating this. So what you want to do is you want to wait for this market to actually get to this area, and then this is where you place your buy uh, opportunity. Okay, that is where you place your buy trade. Okay, so immediately you touch it, you see the market started going up. All right, and then we are getting another close touch. So when we get this touch right now, we can actually continue to buy to the upside. Okay, so this is the lower trend line is the support trend line, while the upper trend line is the resistance trend line. All right, so that is all about trend line. That is all about trend line. Guys, if you don't understand everything, or if there's any part of this lecture that you don't understand, please feel free to ask me. All right, feel free to ask me, and I'll gladly go back to re-explain everything from the beginning of, or better still, if maybe there's a particular point of the lesson that you don't understand that you want me to make to make a fresh explanation on, just point out, uh, such area, and I'll gladly rewind back and make a fresh explanation on that. Right? So I'm still waiting for your question, guys. I'm still waiting, still waiting, still waiting. So if you're not asking question, that means you understand um, everything that I've explained about uptrend and downtrend trend lines. All right, upper trend line and lower trend line. So uh, I'm guessing you all understand what trend line means and how you can actually plot your trend line. All right. So now let's make few examples before we end this live session. All right. Let's make other examples. Let's go to other trend, other market, and make examples. Okay. So let's go to the higher time frame. So right now I have this here. I have this market here. Right. I have this market. You see, the market has been going up. Okay. Has been going up since 2022. Right. This is the daily time frame. So every candle here, each candle here takes a whole day, a whole 24 hours to finish printing. Okay. So now, if I want to analyze this market, how do I analyze? First of all, since I see that there's actually points connecting each other, I can start by drawing my trend line. All right, this is one point for me. This is another point for me. All right, so I have 2 points already, and the market is here. So I want to see if I connect these points, if it's going to align with what is happening here. All right, so the next thing I want to do is I want to pull um, my trend line to, and then draw it all the way here, right? So I have this lower trend line, which is my support. Okay, this is a lower trend line. The upper trend line is, the one that will be above. So it's not necessary you draw the upper trend line if your market is not, around the area. But most people just love drawing it for beauty's sake. Okay, just to make the chart looks beautiful and say, I drew a channel actually. Okay, so when it becomes two, when it is two, we call it channel. All right, we call it channel. So this is what is currently happening on the GBP NZD. Okay, so we have an uptrend. We have an uptrend, and the uptrend is actually, coming to make a retest before it continues to go up. All right. And then we can actually draw our support and resistance zones here also. So here we have the resistance zone. Okay. Here we have a support. Here we have a support also. Right. Here, you see what I'm saying? We can draw a resistance around this area because it will look somehow. Okay. You see, it looks somehow. So don't let's do that. Okay. The only thing that we could do here again is I think this aligns. Okay, a box can actually be here. So let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do something like this. Let's do something like this. You see. So that means we have a zone around here. We have a zone around here that actually aligns with what is here. Okay, it aligns with what has happened here previously. Right? So the market can make a reversal from this, or when it gets here, it will just start going up, right? So these are the kind of things you want to draw out the your support or resistance or your trend line, right? So you want to draw them out so that when the market gets to such zone, you already know what is going to happen, all right? So that is where your opportunity lies. That is where you want to get your buy or your sell entry from. Okay. So let's use another market for example. So let's use the Euro CHF. Right. Let's use the Euro CHF. You see, I drew this trend line. I drew this support yesterday. Okay, and see what is going on. It's still, respecting that support. Okay, I drew this yesterday, and the market has been reversing ever since. Okay, the market has been reversing ever since. So right now we have this, we have this, we have this. Okay, so what does that mean? What does that mean? That means we have places where we can actually draw a resistance zone. Okay, we have areas we can actually draw a resistance zone. So let's say we are drawing this, we are doing it this way. Okay, so the market is heading up. Okay, it's going up. Then drawing this right now means that we are saying when this market gets to this point, you want to wait for what is going to happen next. Okay, so it's either this market reverse down or it breaks it. But whatever is going to happen, the market will pause when it gets to this place. Okay, it will actually pause when it gets to this place. Why is it going to pause? Because we have a major resistance zone. Okay, we have a zone, a resistance zone around this area. All right. So, guys, I hope you understand everything that I've been explaining. Remember, I told you if there's any part of it that you don't understand, please let me know. Let me know so that I can make a fresh explanation on that. All right, it is very important that you understand. It is very important. That is why we are here. All right, so that you understand. That is why I'm here. Um, so if there's no question, I think I should just continue. All right, I think I should just continue. Okay, guys, let's continue. Let's continue. Let's continue. So, you see, this is an analysis I made um, earlier, and the market is still respecting my analysis. All right, the market is respecting my analysis. This is an analysis I made. Um, I think this is for like about 2 3 days now. Yes, if I'm not mistaken, I think this is about 2 3 days now, and it's still respecting my analysis. All right, the market is still respecting my analysis. All right. So I saw a support, a resistance zone around this area. I drew it out, and then my trend line also aligned with the area. So immediately the market got to that area. What happened? The market dropped down. So the market is approaching the area again. Okay, it's approaching the same area again. So when it gets to that point again, the probability of the market dropping down once again is very high. Okay, it's very high. So this is exactly how you can actually trade the forex market. This is how to make your analysis on the chart. Yeah, that is how to plot, This is how you can plot your support and resistance and the trend lines also. So guys, please, I want you to go over this for a few moments. And if there's any part of it that you don't understand, please let me know, because in the next 5 minutes, I'm going offline. All right. So this session is just for 1 hour, and in the next 5 minutes, our 1 hour is going to be completed, and then we are going offline. So if you have any question, please ask me now before the 5 minutes get exhausted. Guys, I'm still waiting for your questions. Still waiting for your questions. If you have any question, please ask me before we proceed. Okay. If you have any question, we have just 3 minutes to round up this session. Okay. So guys, please make sure to fund your account. Monday is our next, session. We are going for the weekend right now, and the market will be closed. Okay. Um, if you have your account, you can still trade the cryptocurrencies. Okay, but I trade the forex assets actually, and I drop signals from Monday. I actually drop any asset. Actually, I drop any, not just the forex instruments. I also trade the crypto also. I trade the indices. I trade anything. Okay, but I love giving myself rest also. I hope you understand. So what I do is I trade from Monday to Fridays, and then Saturday and Sunday I rest. Okay, because as a trader you also need to rest and then come back stronger. All right, come back better. So guys, on Monday afternoon, I'm sure you already know what we do on the afternoon session. It's the session where we, analyze the market together and place our trades. All right. So you don't want to miss that session for anything. It is it's an important session that nobody would want to miss. All right. So guys, please go and fund your account. Make sure you fund your account with at least $15, so that you will be qualified to even join my, premium group. Seriously, honestly, if you join my premium group, there are so many benefits. All right. You don't need to be a professional trader right now. You are learning, but you'll be making money if you are on my premium group. I hope you understand what that means. Yeah? You understand what that means, yeah? You'll be making money if you fund your account with at least $15. And to be qualified to join my premium group, all you have to do is make sure that you are funding your account on this live stream. Okay? So if you want to fund your account on this live stream, all you have to do is just go to the chat room. Okay, go to the chat room, click on that banner where deposit with benefit is written. It's written on. Click on it, and it will take you straight to where you can make your deposits. Okay, So fund your account with at least $15. Right? When you fund with $15, I get you into the premium group. I give signals on the premium group. All you have to do is just relax on your data down, and make sure you set a notification on the chat room. All right. So anytime I drop any update, you get that. Place the trade on your BtcDana trading application, and make money with us. It's just as easy as that. No stress. Make money with no stress. Right? So, guys, if you have no question, we've come to the end of our live stream for this week. I'll see you guys again on Monday. Enjoy your weekend. All right. So, if you haven't found the account, make sure you fund the account. Monday is another week where we can actually make even more money.